Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LD Alajuelense versus CD Olimpia in the second leg of the 2022 Scotiabank CONCACAF League final. The final ever CONCACAF League match is tonight due to rebuilding in CONCACAF championships, club championship structures. This will be the last CONCACAF League final, CONCACAF League game ever. Alajuelense versus Olimpia in the second leg of the final. We're ready to go. It's final week. Let's get it going. Should be a good match. Should be very enjoyable. Should be interesting. Of course, aggregate 2-3, 2-3, global, in partido, volta, La Liga de CONCACAF de Scotiabank. Grand Final 2022, Alajuelense contra Olimpia. Should be interesting. Two former champions playing each other for the last final. The inaugural champions and the 2020 champions this time at Alajuela. Alejandro Morera Soto. Another 90 minutes, possibly more. Because possibly more. Who knows? They're even putting over the last champion thing. But who knows? If there's any aggregate tie, we'll go to extra time. No straight to penalties. And no away goals. If there's a tied aggregate after 90, straight to penalty or straight to extra time. No away goals. No straight to penalties. There's going to be a true champion. Lineups are as follows. For Alajuelense, in goal, Leonel Moreira, the back four, Yael Lopez, Giancarlo Gonzalez, Alexi Gamboa, Arbri David, midfield four, Aaron Suarez, Celso Borges, Jose Cubero, and Freddy Gondola. In the front two, Johan Venegas and Dorian Rodriguez under Fabian Coito, the manager. And then for Olimpia, CD Olimpia in goal, Edric Menjivar, the back four, Malor Nunez, Brian Bekeles, Jose Garcia, Carlos Sanchez, midfield five, Michael Chirinos, Carlos Pineda, Jorge Alvarez, Jose Pinto, Brian Moya, and Jorge Benguche under Pedro Troglio. One more game. Could be 90 minutes. Could be 120. Could be more. Could be the penalties. Who knows? But we do have a nice procession before the start. Got Winvo says, yo, Dapper Ryan. I love to see it. How you doing? Rory says, sup, Ryan. Loving the suit. Thank you. Happy to see you here. I'm sacrificing my baseball listening to you. You know the way the Phillies are playing, that may be the smart decision. Rebel says, Drip God Ryan is here. By the way, did my Cruz Azul jersey look official? I thought it did. I liked it. I thought it looked good. Maple Leafs 2, Flyers 1, about to go into the third period. They'll blow it somehow. The Leafs will blow it somehow. 0-0 Astros versus Phillies. Hopefully some goes down. We shall see. Brian Ruiz, the legend who's retiring after this season. This is his final competitive game for Alajuelense. On the 17th, the day before the World Cup final is supposed to be, he will have a testimonial friendly against FC Twente with Alajuelense. Costa Rica shouldn't be in the World Cup final, or probably won't be. So it would be funny if it ended up being that was a bad scheduling choice by Alajuelense, but what can you do? We'll find out. Probably not, though. Penguins 2, Sabres nothing after 2. Yeah. But here we go. Teams are about to walk out. About ready to see that happen. Alajuelense, Olimpia. Olimpia in the lead. 3-2 on aggregate 3-2. If it's a 1-0 win for Alajuelense, it will go to extra time. If there's any tie on aggregate, 1-2. 1-2 for Alajuelense, extra time. So it's simple. Sponsor and badge back then in 2011 come in a felt version. I mean, that could be a tell, actually. But it looks right. But if you're going throwback, maybe that's is what it is. Matthews and Tavares have the goals for the Leafs. Okay. It's good to hear. We got another suit game on Saturday, of course. A little bit different. And teams are walking out. The trophy's out. The teams are walking out. Here we go. Another 90 minutes. If it's 0-0 through this game, Olimpia will win, of course. 56-48 for the Bulls. I just like wearing suits sometimes, Rebel. I mean, you're not completely off, but, you're not completely off, but such is life. Here we go. Flares are going off. Streamers. Damn. Here we go. Another 90 minutes. Look at that atmosphere. They're bringing it. I have to say, they're bringing it. Make it memorable. Because it's the last CONCACAF League game ever. You got to make it memorable. Last night was rough as an Astros fan. I mean, yeah. I would guess so. It'd be rough, but, it was pretty cool for me. Facts. You an Astros fan, too? Here we go. Teams are walked out. CONCACAF anthem to play. The trophy's out. Pulling out all the stops, ain't they? $90 minutes till the trophy's lifted. Maybe 120. Maybe more than that. But we shall find out. And then we got MLS Cup on Saturday. Friday, the prediction. And then we got a little bit of a semi-break before the World Cup. Slight. I won't say full break, but calmer 2 weeks than the World Cup. Couple of Canada friendlies. But other than that, yeah. Who's going to win this? What do you think? I have Olimpia winning the tie. It's still pretty close. I was thinking on penalties 5-4 for Olimpia, just like the first time they won on penalties. They didn't win 5-1, but they did win on penalties. But I think there's going to be, this game's going to go the distance. I have a feeling, but Olimpia still wins on penalties. Alajuelense, 11 under Fabian Coito, Leonel Moreira, Celso Borges, Johan Venegas, Alexi Gamboa, Dorian Rodriguez, Yayo Lopez, Giancarlo Gonzalez, Aran Suarez, Jose Cubero, Abri David, and Freddy Gondola for Alajuelense. The home side, the Costa Rican home side tonight. Yeah. No. I grew up listening to songs from the 70s and all that, so no, it ain't wrong at all. It ain't wrong at all. I missed that one, didn't I? So no, when I was your age, I was listening to songs from 70s and 80s, 90s, 70s, and all that. So when I was your age, I did the same thing. It's not weird at all. And I still do, but I think current music kind of sucks, frankly. And the referee, they've got to put over the referees. Center ref is Adonai Escobedo from Mexico. Oh, there it is. Adonai Escobedo from Mexico. Enrique Bustos and Jorge Sanchez, the ARs. Brian Lopez from Guatemala, the fourth official. Speaking of, Rebel, or anybody who watches Liga MX, how good is Escobedo as a ref? Should be okay, because I don't remember his name offhand, but... And here's Olimpia's 11 under Profe Pedro Troglio, Edric Menjivar, Malor Nunez, Jose Garcia, Brian Bekeles, Jorge Benguche, Brian Moya, Jose Pinto, Jorge Alvarez, Carlos Sanchez, Carlos Pineda, Michael Chirinos. Nah, Taylor Swift has been relevant since 2012. You're lucky there's no Swifties on this channel, or they jump down your throat like that Ish guy when he talked about BTS on TikTok. That'd be good for the Senators. Dude's from freaking Vancouver, though. Aren't the Canucks in the same sort of situation? He could legitimately buy the Canucks, too. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't like that BTS was the World Cup song, so he went and trolled the BTS army. And then they got him bagged. Because, you know, K-pop versus football never really ends well. And teams are about to kick off. Here we go. 90 minutes. Yeah. It's been pretty good for you, or calm for you. Another match from these teams, well, it's the last one until March. Unless I get Fubo and I choose to do some freaking Costa Rican and Honduran games before MLS starts and CCL starts. Probably not. But. And here we go, Alajuelense to kick off. Point is, most likely you won't have to see these teams again until March. Jesus. Or at least hear about them. Most likely. And here we go. Alajuelense have kicked off. It is 3-2, or 2-3 on aggregate for Olimpia. 2-3, and there's a free kick already. Defensive zone free kick for Olimpia already. 15 seconds. Olimpia will win easily. Yeah. Ball is rolling, and here we go. 26 seconds in, already a free kick. I mean, that was a pretty tough tackle, so I'm not going to complain with the call. And yeah, that's straight. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. I won't say yellow card yet. It's the second leg of a final. Not yet, but it's definitely reckless. Free kick for Menjivar going forward. 0-0, 0-0 esta noche. 2-3 global. 3-2 on aggregate. For Olimpia. Right now, they would win if this stands for another 89 minutes. That's not really where you make predictions, though. I mean, I don't think manager is as good as Lilini. Maybe it'll be some new manager bounce, though. And he ends like Chivas guy. Not Paunovic, but oh yeah, you're screwed. Oh yeah, you're screwed. Paunovic. Veljko Paunovic. Okay, yeah, that's smart. Plays forward. That's just a horrible hire. Chicago fans are Alan Moso back. Honestly, probably now you could have Pumas 12. Well, they'd at least be in the repechaje under what Winvo says. Anything can happen. 2 minutes in. Alajuelense. Oh, good defensive play by Olimpia. And that's going to be a free kick. You're playing at home. What are you doing? Alajuelense is playing this way, way too calmly. Or not way too calmly, but that's not the right word. But way too, not carefully, but whatever the word is. I heard about Lucha Mass being banned. He's going to Qatar. S4 Dave's going to Qatar, though. I wonder. Chivas will probably slightly win. I'd still favor Chivas. See, I don't have the analytical model to tell you what the line would be for these games, or the likelihood would be for these games. But I would probably say that Chivas would still slightly have a better chance to win. It depends on where they play as well, but I would still think over a two-leg tie, Chivas definitely slightly wins. 3 minutes, 4 minutes in, throw in for Olimpia, and this game is becoming a rough and tumble game. Like, Alajuelense has to score. So I don't know why they're being so... I mean, I guess defensively, they have to be rough and tumble, but it's not going to be that hard. Yes. He'll be better at Pumas if he comes back. I don't think he likes being at Chivas. You can just tell it. Alajuelense. And that's a free kick for Olimpia. Or Alajuelense. Oh, my word. So many fouls. Baron. 5th minute. Pramaribe Santos, so they would get beat up bad. But that's like 2012. Ready? What's up, ready for penalitos tonight? Yes. I still think it goes all the way. I'm ready. Should be a good one, though. We don't have the 7-day forecast for Chivas games. That's not what it's called. No. It's analytical model. I don't know exactly what I'd call mine. But it'd be very similar to the JP poll on late kick with Josh Pate. Very similar. Very similar. Ball crossed in. I just got to figure out how to make it work. What about CCL Pumas or 2020 Pumas? If they played either of these teams, they would win. But that's just what ifs. Sara Sorto Ross says, Vamos Olimpia. Saludos. Alajuelense going forward. JP poll, understood now. So you do watch Josh Pate. There we go. Lovely. I don't have the Chalice of Supremacy, but I have Coca-Cola, so that's good. I'll drink to that. I was about to post an academy. When I went to Walmart a couple of days ago, I was about, like, there's an academy, like, very close to it. I, took the picture of the Academy Sports and Outdoors sign, and I was about to put it on my Instagram story saying Pate State things, and just tag Josh. That would have been hilarious. Six minute. That would have been hilarious. I should have done it. What if TFC had the power of America? They'd be the best in CONCACAF. Pachuca? They'd be pretty good. But Pachuca got lucky. Well, they didn't get lucky. Oh, yeah, Toluca got lucky, and then they got dismantled. So, good point. Sorry, my bad. But Pachuca also got lucky that they got a team that got lucky. Because you know what? Pachuca versus America would have been a way better final. That Toluca-Pachuca final was just sad. It was just sad. Saved by Menjivar. It'll be a goal kick. Flamengo, the Copa winners, are losing to Corinthians. That can happen. Playing forward, 7th minute. The Phillies game is so ass, I'm going to speak another language. Sure. But you're enjoying this. Cross in, header over the bar. Olimpia. Goal kick for Lionel Moreira. Not bad. 8th minute. Over the top, headed away. 8th minute. I hope they do. We shall see. We shall see how that plays out. 8th minute. Header away. Oh. Well, if he would have kept possession of that, they do. Okay. Still 0-0 Philly, Houston. At this point, I just want Philly to win. I want the Union to win the MLS Cup, and I want the Phillies to win the World Series. That'd be awesome. 9th minute, Alajuelense. Johan Venegas won the trophy with Saprissa in 2019. Got transferred over to the title-winning Alajuelense team in 2020, but couldn't play because of being cup-tied. But he still won the Golden Boot that year. I think he won Golden Boot twice, didn't he? 2 straight. This year he ain't, but he's still on a title-contending team, so he could win his 3rd. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Half of them. Johan Venegas. What do you think about Japan and their choices? By the way, the Celtic guy got snubbed. Japan's team, still a very quality team. I like their choices. Besides, it's probably an early 11 or an early team for some of the earlier friendlies before Europeans get there. We'll see. One kid named Tyler's a Union fan, and I saw they haven't won a title, so I Googled Pumas titles to images and said, look, that's a title, the thing they can't win. Well, at least you bannered them when you could. Who knows? Maybe you could banner them for another year, but I don't. But then, probably, I would guess, he came back with, where's your CCL? Or something like that. I would guess, right? Thank you, and thank you. Had to. It's a final. I had to. And I'll be looking fresh on Saturday, too. Don't worry. We go out for finals unless my team's in there. We go all out for finals unless my team's in there. So the World Cup final, most likely I'll be wearing a suit, too, unless Canada somehow pulls the impossible. And even then, I'm still considering wearing a suit in that case, but because it's a World Cup final, so. Then again, a red and blue shirt, that still could fit. Put like a Canada flag in my lapel. Find like a Canada flag and put it in my lapel as a pin, and then there you go. Maybe that happens. What's up, Hans? How we doing? Either that was autocorrect or you still are. Looks like the gamer in school going to prom. Homecoming. My prom suits were a lot cooler. And they were actually tuxes. This is just a suit. 11th minute, that'll be a throw-in. It's all good. I mean, I used to be a gamer back then. I used to be a gamer back in high school. Now I ain't played a game in freaking ages. I'm doing good, Orlando. Just packing to go to Qatar. You're going back? Thought you were still there. MLS should have put the final at 4 p.m., not 1 p.m. That's your problem, MLS, putting it in the middle of primetime college football. Also sucks that USC is actually a good team this year. That was a stupid move. Because the old Oklahoma coach went to USC. Alajuelense going forward here. And foul? Offensive foul? 12th minute, all right. This referee's just blowing the whistle all the time. Like, let me see. Oh, he pulled the shirt. He pulled the shirt of Garcia. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But Rodriguez pulled the shirt, but can you really? 13th minute. I had to go back to England. Your mother fell ill, so I had to go back. Okay. Sending prayers to your mom. Hope she's doing better. Football, that's why. USC is good. Horrible move. Yeah. 13th minute, over the top. Here comes Olimpia Alajuelense. Good header, but that'll fall back to Olimpia. But so far, Auburn coach fired. Reactions to that. Brian Harsin sucks. He got what he deserved. And I just hope they don't get Deion Sanders. Because if that's what John Cohen does, former Mississippi State AD, now Auburn AD, don't screw us over. You owe us. We need Deion Sanders. Get rid of Mike Leach. Don't screw us over, John. You owe us. You were one of our own. You owe us. Take Lane Kiffin. Which is possible. Harsin sucks, though. Nice. 14th minute. Point is, Auburn, I want them to take Lane Kiffin from Ole Miss, Mississippi State, fire Mike Leach, get Deion Sanders from Jackson State. That's all I want. Plays through. Shot! What a save! And that's offside. Oh, there you go. What do you think about the fact for the transportation for the MLS Cup final got affected by the USC game? It's honestly stupid. They can't tailgate. They can't celebrate because USC is playing a college football game and using the same parking as Bank of California Stadium. So you played yourself. Second of all, as I said, USC is good, so of course it's even worse. USC is good again for once. That's even worse. But so you're going to have to take buses and shuttles to Bank of California Stadium and then prefer, I guess, back to the station and then drive home, which maybe that makes traffic a little bit less worse at the end of the game, but it's just a cluster of the fact that you can't park at the stadium. I hope LA loses because of this. It's a stupid reason, but I just picked Philly. I was probably going to pick Philly anyway, but you know. Yes, I've seen it. It's pretty good. Big save offside though. You know. So it's stupid. Like, I would hope. Now, nobody could have known. Well, no, people could have known that LAFC were going to host the final, very likely on November 5th. They could have made a contingency plan because they were top of the West for the whole damn season. They probably didn't know USC was actually going to be good, but then when you hire, what's his name? Not Brent Venables, but the other guy. Yeah, no. What's his name? I forgot. The old Oklahoma coach, whatever his name is. You hire him, you're probably going to be good. Probably not as good as they expected, but it's the Pac-12. Are you sure about that? So, put yourself in a bad position. It's just absolutely trash the way that the MLS Cup is right up against a college football game. Yes, the inaugural game of the World Cup I'll stream USA versus England, and it's very likely that I do a pregame show for that game somewhere. I don't know if it'll be on my channel or somebody else's, but we're going to work that out. There should be a pregame show, like an actual pregame show for that match, but we'll see. Free kick for Alajuelense. But those two games I will stream and I will review, the inaugural and the USMNT versus England. Probably did not put it by itself anyway on Black Friday. I think I may have. Oh, look. Johan takes the shot. Save by Menjivar. Big save. Big save. Yep. That's your time zone. But it's a lot closer. 5 a.m. for, I believe, in games in USA, and 11 a.m. for Morocco's first game versus Croatia. Headed forward. It's out for a throw-in for Alajuelense. Gondola to take in the 18th minute. 0-0, 0-0 esta noche. 2-3 global, 2-3 on aggregate for Olimpia. Is it true that games are live when the sun is up in the USA? Yes. They don't press it to prime time. They do it live. Maybe they used to when there wasn't this many channels, but now they just do it live, which is good for me. I'd hate to be in the 90s and have to worry about. I don't think I have anything. I may just be able to do that video on the 9th. I'll look, but either the 9th or 10th. Plays forward, Olimpia, Benguche, cross, out for a corner kick for Olimpia, 20th minute. First chance for them, 3-2 Leafs with 8:50 to go. Wasn't it? Zach Aston Reese got his first goal. Okay, good. Interesting. Nice. Where was it before the start? Hold on. The game. Here we are. 2-1. So we still got a 1-goal lead. Because it's better to be live than be tape delayed and spoilers with the way the world is now. Besides, well, like, maybe I can fix my sleep schedule. 20th minute, somewhat. Corner for Olimpia, cross in, header. They'll fall to Gondola, but still Olimpia, and that's a foul against. That's a defensive free kick. That one's fair. That one was fair. That one was fair. 20th minute. Where's this game being held? Alajuela, Costa Rica. Alajuela, Costa Rica. Estadio Alejandro Morera Soto for Alajuelense. Saludos, Denise. Saludos. Plays forward. Gondola. Oh. Dispossessed. Here comes Olimpia. Olimpia forward. There's a chance. Be cleared by Moreda. 21st minute. It's about time zones. It would have still been the same. It's just only because in summer, the people who are actually in school can watch the football. I guarantee the last couple of weeks of school for school kids before winter break is going to be like them watching football and not really listening. Adding some time to stoppage time, pulling at the watch. USMNT versus England being on Black Friday is perfect timing for companies such as Walmart, Amazon, Target, because a lot of Americans will be watching that match on Black Friday. Yeah. Get trampled at a store, then come home or go to the pub and get trampled again. Go to a watch party, get trampled again. Shot! That'll go out for a goal kick. Saludos amigos que disfruten el partido. Yes. See. Yes. See. Nobody's watching. You think people at Bama are watching the World Cup? I don't think so. There ain't. I wouldn't. Maybe, but well, no. Alabama's women's team is actually doing pretty good in the SEC. So actually, maybe they would. Maybe they would. Rebel said I think he would for the Mexico games, didn't he? You know what? Actually, but that may just because it's Bama. I don't. That may just be because it's Bama, but 4-2. Thank God. Tavares, there we go. 23rd minute. happy to see the Leafs actually do something. Maybe they turn around and they don't need to fire Sheldon Keefe. I still say they do. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I graduated back in 2019. Because me, I would have. That it may be the one time I actually break the rules about phone. What a broken the rules about phones been a World Cup. But again, I graduated in 2019, so there you go. Good for me. Watched Barcelona at school once. Champions League. I'm sure it wasn't Europa League. Or was it Europa League? Exactly. Because it was in the summer anyway. Or was it like those yearly schools? I know Japan is like yearly. One thing I love about Doha was people are coming across the globe. I've never met someone from Ecuador or Costa Rica till I was in Doha at night. 2010, 2014, 2018 World Cups, but those were in the summer. Unless you were still going in June. But I was out. I remember every time there were those 3 World Cups. 2006, I was before I went to kindergarten. 2010, that was going into grade 3 after that summer. No, 6, 7, 7, 8. It's first 8, 9, 9, 10. Going into 4th, grade 4. After that summer. 2014 was going into grade 8 after that summer, and 2018 was going into my grade 12 year after that summer. So I was in between for all those World Cups. I had to count. Math's not my strong suit. I'm done. And university don't fit me, so I chose to do what I'm doing. Alajuelense going forward. Sure, the World Cup also be a subject of a lot of conversations between school children, for sure. In a lot of countries. Oh, no, that's happened before. I've seen teachers watch March Madness. No. And when I was in school, I've caught a couple teachers watching March Madness while we were just doing like busy work, and then you like walk up to their desk and they're watching March Madness on their computer. Oh no, I have. Nah, I would have a stick of dynamite if I was. Elon Musk gonna blow that shit up. That's a bunch. So primary is like elementary, secondary is like junior high, and sixth forms like high school. Is that right? Because I could kind of figure out the first 2, but the second one. Olimpia has a chance here. Has a chance. Shot. Goal. 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 Goal de Olimpia. Goal de Olimpia. 1-0. 4-2 on aggregate. 12-4 global. Jose Pinto. Goal. What a run. Golazo. Jose Pinto. There you go. Olimpia. Now Alajuelense has to score 2. Has to score 2 to go to extra time, which is still possible. What a goal from Jose Pinto, but he put some breathing room in between Olimpia and Alajuelense. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Little curler, perfect from Jose Pinto. In the 28th minute, yes, the 28th minute, Jose Pinto. Lovely. That was a great goal. Primary school, age 3-11, secondary school, 12 to 16, sixth form, 16-18, university, 19 to 21 in England. So the only thing different in the UK is you start primary school 3 years earlier than 2 or 3 years earlier than somebody in the US. Okay. Or is that just preschool built into primary school? Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I never went to preschool. The situation my family had is I didn't have to go to preschool. Because my dad's parents lived with us. It watched me when I was that young, so that's why I never had to do that, because it was never compulsory. But it's only if it was in a position as to where, but I guess for y'all it is. You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Something new every day. Yeah, the finals week would be definitely hard. But I think normally when I had finals, it started like after the 18th of December. I'm going to feel sorry. I'm going to feel sorry for the people who are still going to OFL if they like football. If their finals start on the 18th. Well, no, the 18th is a Sunday, so that's good. But if they're like studying in between, those were the worst. Those were the worst. Unless it was math. Then I actually needed that weekend. But, Flamengo 1-1 Corinthians, 49th minute. Penguins blew a 3-goal lead to the Sabres. At least one of the Leafs. At least one of the Leafs that blew the lead. Could be worse. 30th minute. 0-1, 0-1 esta noche. 2-4 global. 2-4 on aggregate for Olimpia. Alajuelense going forward, looking for an equalizer on the night. Oh, okay. I love how I'm asking questions about the British school system. Not that I was ever planning on moving to Britain, but who knows, You don't know what, when you're a top G, you don't know what the world brings to you. I don't think I'll leave the CONCACAF region unless it's for a World Cup or just a trip, but who knows? Who knows? Good win. The Tim Tebow jump pass was done by the Central Michigan full field goal kicker jump. Actually, I need to see that highlight. I'm going to look that one up. They're playing a college game on Wednesday? Maction, I guess. That makes sense. Here's a free kick for Alajuelense. 31st minute. Celso Borges to take. Nope. In through. Shot. Goal. Golazo. Aaron Suarez. Golazo. 1-1. 1-1 on the night. 1-1 esta noche. Oh my word. What a goal on the free kick. Aaron Suarez. 3-4 global, 3-2 on aggregate. Alajuelense is back in it. They're still alive. What a free kick under the wall and just bouncing in under the hands of Menjivar. Oh my word. What a goal from Aaron Suarez in the 32nd minute. This game's bringing it now, let me tell you. Wow. Oh, this game's bringing it now, I can tell you. And the refs are giving a talking to the coaches. Fabian Coito and his assistant. See if they get a yellow card. 33rd minute. Oh, my word. What a goal. What a goal. I can imagine during the World Cup, there'll be more shit talking, heated debates about every World Cup team between students in high school, particularly high school and middle school. Yeah, I can see that. Wish me luck. Got a flight at 9 a.m. today, UK times 1:38 a.m., and I haven't started to pack yet. Well, at least you can listen to me. Go pack. Even if you pack, you can go listen to me. Put on some AirPods and pack. Ain't hard to do. Brian Beckelis gets a yellow card. 34th minute. Don't procrastinate. There's Olimpia free kick. Game's starting to become a shootout right now. Or a goal fest. And here comes Alajuelense. If they score, it's going to be tied on aggregate. Johan can't get it. Okay, good. We're on the same page. Same page. Cross in, blocked away, 34th minute. Very 5th minute. I heard some whirring, outdoors mechanical whirring. I'm like, Cross in, header, saved by Menjivar. Interesting. Nice. Watch the vid at half. I'll just watch it after I'm done. That makes a little bit more sense. But the goal, or the touchdown, I should say, not the goal, the touchdown. Here comes Alajuelense, 35th minute. They tie this. If they score again, it's tied up. They will go to extra time if that holds for another half. There's a chance they'll go out for a goal kick. Oh, he told you. Your friend's on Lamty. But that's awesome. Is he Senegal squad or the England squad? The USMNT versus England match was on a school day for children. That match would probably be the main talk at a lot of schools. Well, Thanksgiving break. I forgot. No, for America, they're at least on Thanksgiving break because, even the Thanksgiving break I was given was still Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think Easter went into Monday. It was it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Thanksgiving was Wednesday, Thursday. I'm just recounting because so even with the cheap district, you still get Friday off with Thanksgiving. Saved by Morera there. I'm just going by my experience. Yeah. When I grew up, my school districts only gave me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off for Thanksgiving. 5 days. 5 days. I know other people have better fall breaks. I know that for sure. Oh, Ghana. Ghanaian team. Okay. That's nice. Small world. Small world. But we got 2 weeks for Christmas, so. But we got 2 weeks for Christmas break, so. I mean, a month later, you get 2 weeks off, so. A couple weeks later, you get a month off, so. Or not a month, 2 weeks off, so. That ain't too bad. And handball free kick. 38th minute. When was Michigan State actually good to get trash talk back to you? Were they good that recently? Were they actually that good that recently? Yeah, I definitely think when it comes to their nations, yeah, definitely. When their nations play, they will miss school to watch the World Cup. Yeah, I would guess so. Astros 1, Philadelphia 0. Ooh. Alajuelense, Costa Rican. Olimpia is Honduran. But both Central American, yes. Oh, good block away by Olimpia. 38th minute. Yeah, Philadelphia got a chance. They'll pop back. Here comes Olimpia, blocked away. That wasn't a great shot to take. 4-3 Sabres. How you blow a lead to the Sabres of all teams? I couldn't tell you. 8:45 p.m. and it's 39th minute. I remember my dad made sure I missed school to watch the Swiss at the World Cup. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was the Swiss half of your family. You do. I remember saying that. Cross in. That's out for a corner for Alajuelense. Celso Borges to take the corner. Celso Borges to take the corner. Cross in. Header. Down. Goal. It's tied. Goal. Goal de Alajuelense. Alexi Gamboa. What a header. 2-1. Esta noche. 4-4 global. It is tied. If they hold for the next 15 minutes, they're going to extra time. Oh my word, what a corner. Alexi Gamboa with a header. Alexi Gamboa with a header. Great area to be in. Good cross by Borges. Alexi Gamboa gets up there and Menjivar just can't get to it. In the 41st minute, I think the World Cup will do just fine considering it plays throughout the week and earlier. Sunday may be NFL, but most of the week the World Cup will do better. Gamboa in the 40th minute, but it's 2-1. 2-1 esta noche. 4-4 global. 4-4 on aggregate. If Alajuelense holds firm, holds serve until halftime, and then hold serve for the next 45, they will go to extra time. Liga, hi from Calgary. Wow, goal. Saludos, Edgar. Saludos. Houston 4-0 now. Oh. Okay, so it's going to be 2-2. Okay. All Philly has to do is, there's a chance. Block down. Gondola. Going to be a goal kick for Olimpia in the 42nd minute. Alajuelense, since they got a goal scored on them, they've woken up. They've legitimately woken up since the Pinto goal. I mean, I said it could go to penalties. I said I wouldn't have been shocked. Here we are. 45 minutes away from extra time. A 3-2 win for Alajuelense would send it to extra time as well. If they win by 1 goal over Olimpia in regular time today, they will go to extra time. So that's the math. That is the math. 2-1, just like 1-0 Alajuelense would have been extra time. 2-1 Alajuelense would be extra time. 3-2 Alajuelense would be extra time. That is the math. If Alajuelense wins by 1 over 90, they go to extra time. It's simple. That is simple. Oh, definitely. I hope Astros win. Says, I know you're an Astros fan, Winville. Ain't it weird, though, that I know Durham is local, but Durham Bulls, who was a Tampa Bay affiliate, but you're an Astros fan. All right. That's just I get it, but it's like you're rooting for Tampa Bay prospects with Durham, but then you root for the Astros against Tampa when you've rooted for those prospects. I'm just saying. Alajuelense going for 44th minute. It's just something to wonder about, you know? It's just something to wonder about. 44th minute. Tampa Bay told their other teams to go to their games, so they suck. Well, yeah. It's the Trop sucks. Yeah, okay, we at least agree on that. 5 Maple Leafs, 2 Flyers, full time. Thank God. Good win from the Leafs. I'm surprised they didn't blow it. 45th minute. We're right close to halftime, and Alajuelense is set up to go to extra time. If they hold for another 45 minutes. Is it only me who's upset Norway didn't qualify just because of Åland? No, I'm not upset, but it's sad, you know? But it just shows you a one-man team, it's very hard to qualify in a World Cup short group sort situation. It just shows you. I mean, they still got Odegaard. Okay, I can't say they're a one-man team, but they still got Odegaard. You know, but I'm not upset. 1 minute of stoppage time, but it does sort of suck that Norway for Haaland and Odegaard ain't at the World Cup. But I'm sure they'll get there. I mean, 2026, it ain't hard, but it still means something to go to a World Cup, even in that first situation. So they'll be there. They'll have their time. They'll definitely go to the Euros, though, yeah. How's Ole Gunnar's son doing? I knew his son played. I don't watch him. If he was in CONCACAF, I mean, I would know. 35th, 45-35. We're getting to halftime. I mean, I don't know if I want to see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's son play for Toronto FC. But if he played for, like, I don't know, Inter Miami, that would actually make sense, though. I wonder how good of friends Beckham and Ollie were. Maybe that's why Ollie's son doesn't play for Miami. Because if he did, I guess they were that good of friends, he would have. And that's halftime. Halftime. 2-1, 2-1. 2-1 on the night. 2-1 esta noche. 4-4 global. 4-4 on aggregate. If it stays tied through the next 45 or aggregate, if Alajuelense stays 2-1 or tied on aggregate, whatever you want to look at it as, they will go to extra time if they can hold in the second half. But they are the home team. Maybe they put more on, but it's tied. Through 3/4 through the final, we are tied. Let's see what happens in the fourth. And then maybe we go to extra time, so maybe there's more. It would be fitting to see the final go the distance, you know? It'd be fitting. So, with that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. We'll get ready for the second half. They were close to making the playoffs, missed 2 points, and Åland didn't play the last year. Well, that's a good reason why. Haaland's family produces football bots. That is true. Norway have Spain, Georgia, Scotland, and Cyprus in their Euro group. Second, it depends on how much Haaland dominates, but they could even beat Scotland. Why'd you use a black flag for Scotland? What statement is that? Hold on, I just noticed that. What statement is that? They can make it to the Euros. Yeah, I agree too. But short break at the half, talk about the stats, all that. Getting ready for the second half. Here we go. Let's sit tight. We'll be back. Sit tight. the half. Back for the stats at the half. Here we go. Here we go. We got 3 shots to 4, all 3 on target for Alajuelense, 2 on target for Olimpia, 1 assist to 1, 3 steals to 5, 8 fouls to 7, 47% possession to 53% possession, 0 offside to 1, 2 corners to 1, 206 correct passes to 272, 40 incorrect passes to 4. Oh my. 246 passes to 276, 84% pass accuracy to 99%. And it's 2-1. No yellow cards to 2. No red cards on either side. I would say Alajuelense were dominating as soon as they got scored on from Pinto. Then they really started to grow into the game. And Alajuelense, I mean, they're at home. They should be the better team. But they definitely started being the better team, obviously, once they got scored on and came back into the game and took an aggregate tie through the first 45. With that being said, defensively, they played a little bit too conservatively and tough when the first 25, 30 minutes. But once they got scored on, they woke up heavily. Alajuelense has been better since about the 30th minute. I'd say the first half was a tale of 2 halves. Again, in a final, when it's very close, that's probably going to happen, especially in a 2-legged final. But even a 1-legged final, but this is a 2-legged final, but it pretty much, this is what matters, which I'm glad it does. But with that being said, Alajuelense, they're doing good. They're doing good. They're the better team so far since the 30th minute. Alajuelense or Olimpia were the better team until about the 30th minute. But Alajuelense at home definitely are not letting this chance go to waste. Have another 45 minutes. If they hold on to this score line, they will go to extra time. If this score line is 3-2 or they win 3-1, they win outright. What that says is that's very possible. But this is a very close tie. I think it goes all the way, frankly. I think this goes to penalties, and I still think Olimpia wins in that situation. But I think we still got another 45 plus 30, 65 minutes left of CONCACAF League football to see. I still think we got, and then, of course, you add on the penalty kick shootout, but which that would be what? About 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. So about 75, 80 minutes left more. But with that being said, I think this goes all the way at this point. At this point, I think this game goes all the way. I don't see why it wouldn't go all the way it's being played. I think Alajuelense at least hold on, if not Olimpia. Both teams score 1 more goal in the second half. This is a goal fest, mind you. I say it's more likely Alajuelense scores. And Olimpia would have to score a late one to send it to extra time. And who knows, maybe even in extra time there's more goals, if there is. But this is a very interesting tie. It's very entertaining. But we have another 45 minutes. That's the same for England. Either StreamYard has a message. It's not me. I don't know why those emojis are doing that. England is a country I have no problem with. The monarchy, I'm not a fan. Do I think Canada should leave the monarchy? Yes. But that's neither here nor there. But is that Ivory Coast or Ireland? I think Ireland's green first, yeah. I always get confused. Since Canada's playing the World Cup for the first time in 36 years, just imagine how many Canadian school children will ditch school to watch Canada play in the World Cup. Rightfully so. A lot, and rightfully so. That's Qatar problems, not school problems. Corinthians 2 to Flamengo 1. Around during the World Cup, there'll be lots of children getting in trouble at school for watching the World Cup on their phones. Well, I'm sure people are ready for this, but who knows? Anton, there we go. Why does that keep sliding? Anton Tinnerholm interview with Swedish newspaper Expressen. Looks like I was right. Anton Tinnerholm is leaving NYCFC and going back to Sweden to join his former team Malmo FF. He's going back home to be closer to his family, yes. I think he'll do fine there. Now people are just using flags. But teams are walking back out for the second half. Here we go. Ireland, okay. Chucky Arla. I don't know why StreamYard's doing that with the Scottish and English flags. I don't know. Substitution. Gamboa off. Or Freddie Gondola off for Alajuelense for number 17 at the half. That would be Carlos Mora. Carlos Mora for Freddie Gondola. I have no idea what's doing that. It's not my fault. All I'm saying is it's not my fault that the English and Scottish flags are broken. I mean, Chucky are a lot, but that's not the reason. They're just broken. It's not my fault. I don't even know how to break emojis at all. I can't code like that. That is interesting, though, that the Irish flag isn't broken, but Scottish and English flags are. Ain't that weird? And nothing else is broken besides those two flags. Scottish and English. Ain't that crazy? Tinnerholm's good at soccer. Thank you, Tinner. Boom. Okay, nickname. And here we go. Olimpia to kick off the second half. 6-3 Sabres win. Lol. Rocky loves those bike rides. I don't blame him. If I actually knew how to ride a bike, did Armis break the English flag emoji? I don't think he did. What's in the water in Buffalo? They're all using their energy to let the freaking Bills do good. Which ain't stupid. But that's pretty smart. Freddie Gondola off for Carlos Mora. Interesting. I mean, it's interesting. But who knows? Alajuelense, 2-1, 2-1 esta noche, 4-4 global, 4-4 on aggregate. They're both on they both have a better era right now. Both their teams are very good right now. But I'm going to go with Norway. I think they both make it in 2026, but it depends on what draw they get. I mean, I think most likely they both make it. I would be right. But, I would guess both make it. But if you're asking who qualifies first, I'm guessing Norway. I'm sure their group will be easier. Football's sake, Norway. You don't like Scotland? Do you think the USMNT versus England match has the potential to have more viewers than Stanley Cup Final, NBA Finals, and the World Series? I think Stanley Cup definitely, NBA Finals, it could possibly challenge, but the World Series, actually, this year, no, it probably could challenge. I mean, not in Houston or Philly. Over the top, brought down by Olimpia, and that is a horrible, horrible play. Oh, definitely viewed by more. Now, bro, just for Odegaard and Holland. Okay. I mean, I like Odegaard and Holland. I think they're two great players. And that is a free kick for Alajuelense, goal kick for Alajuelense. Here's the thing but for Odegaard for me. I think Odegaard, I have to say, I think he's the heartbeat of the Arsenal team right now. I think the reason Arsenal's so successful is because of how Odegaard fits in Arteta's system. And I think it's great that Arsenal have him. They need him. Good thing they kept him. They have him. Damn good player. Arsenal wouldn't be back if Odegaard wasn't there. I say that right now. I think you are an Arsenal fan, aren't you? So. Brazil will still be good. Argentina, I think they do have a possible growth of their team to see. But Portugal, no, they actually have a good. They'll all still be somewhat. I don't know if they'll be as favorited as they are now, but I do think they're both. All three nations will still be fine. They'll all still be fine. Maybe a little bit of a rebuild, but I don't think it would take that long. Portugal's actually got a really good team besides Ronaldo. So Brazil is Brazil, and Argentina, they may need a bit more, but they still got a good young core there. So Argentina may have it worse, but slightly. 50th minute. But slightly. That's just my thought, though. 50th minute. That's just my thought. Olimpia going forward. 51st minute. Alajuelense on the ball. I think, yes, Mexico or Iraq, I'll be going. Oh, wait. Those games, not completely sure. Those games, I'm not completely sure, but we shall see. '51st minute. But we shall see how those games, if I'll be live for those, we'll see. Alajuelense. Alajuelense on the ball. 52nd minute. Celso Borges. That's going to be '52nd minute. Ball's down for Alajuelense. They're still holding possession here. 2-1. Esta noche. 4-4 global. It'll be a throw-in for Alajuelense. Australia and Uruguay. Header away by Olimpia. As it stands, we will go to extra time. Takes a shot. Be cleared by Olimpia. Cross in. Alajuelense! Johan Venegas misses. I did not see it, and I'm glad I didn't. This isn't 2018. Stop. This isn't 2018. Stop it. What? Corner for Alajuelense. Celso Borges to take. Oh, they got two people up there to take. And David gets pushed down. I mean, of course, Johan. He's doing his work. I know Borges and Brown Ruiz will probably be on the Costa Rican roster. Gamboa ain't too bad. Giancarlo Gonzalez will probably be there too. Anan Suarez, I think it'd be nice to have him on the roster, on Costa Rica's roster. Gamboa, I think he's Costa Rican, isn't he? Moreira probably will be on the roster as a backup goalkeeper, but I'm not completely sure. Maybe they change. I think he still is the backup keeper, but Alajuelense should be represented pretty well if they go when Costa Rica goes to the World Cup. But there is Jerry Bankston. Jerry Bankston coming in for Jorge Benguche. Bankston not starting, but he's on the pitch. But he has a chance to change this game. Oh, I agree. But I think there are definitely untouchables that are going to go anyway. But Aaron Suarez, he's pretty good. He's damn good. I think he should go. Here's Alajuelense, plays over the top. Ain't nothing to go for, but keeps it alive. Alajuelense. '56th minute. Cleared away. That's out for a throw-in. Throw-in for Olimpia, 56th minute. I mean, I'm not shocked about it. Bureaucracy and bullshit. It's bureaucracy BS. That's pretty much the way I see it, but it's not shocking. Bureaucracy BS. That's one. He'd still probably be one of their best strikers if they sent him. The way it's going. 57th minute. I'm not shocked. Throw in. That's out for a Olimpia throw in, 57th minute. '57 minutes in. Getting close to the hour mark here. I feel like Alajuelense is going to score. And I don't think they're going to allow Olimpia to score again. I think Alajuelense are in the better position to win this if this ends after 90. If we go to extra time, I agree with that. Yeah, definitely. Now, I will say, if this ends after 90, I definitely think Alajuelense win if this ends straight after 90. If we go to extra time, I think Olimpia could hold for another 30 minutes. And we could go to penalties. But Olympia's best chance is penalties, I think. Here's a free kick for Alajuelense. Getting near the 60th minute. Alajuelense has been dominating since the 30th minute. They've been the better team by far since they got scored on. Here's a chance, headed away. Be a corner. Corner. No. Goal kick. It's a goal kick. Yeah, Alajuelense's pissed off. Goal kick. 59th minute. A sub for Alajuelense and 2 subs for Olimpia. Oh, of course. Boniek Garcia on for Alvarez. Jorge Alvarez. Yep. Boniek Garcia on for Jorge Alvarez. The 59th minute. Boniek is on, which I'm surprised he didn't start in the first place. German Maija is on for Carlos Pineda. Yes, Herman Maija for Carlos Pineda. And for Alajuelense, they're making a sub as well. 3 subs for Olimpia. 2 subs for Alajuelense. The 60th minute. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. See. Lopez for Jose Cubero. Jose Cubero for Lopez. 60th minute. Past the hour. Past the hour mark. First window, 2 subs. Alajuelense has 3 subs and 1 window left. Olimpia has 2 subs and 1 window left. Alexander Lopez is on for Jose Cubero. 61st minute. I think Alajuelense legitimately is absolutely looking to score. Again, they don't want this to go to extra time. I mean, of course you don't. But Olimpia is absolutely getting stymied. They're stuck at the back. And all they have to do is score a goal, and they win the tie. All Olimpia has to do is score a goal, and they win the tie if Alajuelense doesn't score again. But I would rather, if I was Olimpia, I would rather force Alajuelense to go for another than basically have to worry about getting another over the bar if they get another. That's just my mentality. 62nd minute. If I was the Olimpia manager, but the way they're playing, they're legitimately just turtling. Olympia's just turtling. I did not expect this. I mean, 2 great goals from Alajuelense to put them in this position to where they're tied right now. If you were John Herdman, what Belgian player, what Croatian player, Moroccan player would you be on the lookout for when you played against them? Belgium, De Bruyne. Croatia, Modric. Modric, of course. I know these are easy answers, but Modric and the Moroccan. Actually, Ziyech. Yeah, Ziyech. 62nd minute. Alajuelense going forward. Celso Borges. Fouled. No foul. And it's advantage for Alajuelense. 63rd minute. That's something, ain't it? That's something. Johan Venegas. Ain't that something? Celso Borges. 63rd minute cross. That's out for a throw-in for Alajuelense. 63 minutes. $2-1 esta noche. 2-1 on the night. 4-4 on aggregate. 4-4 global. It's a draw. If this holds right now to 90 minutes, we will see. It's a corner. Ooh, it's a corner. We will see how this go to extra time. Alajuelense header. Save by Menjivar. 64th minute. Plays through. Good save. Good defensive play there by Alajuelense. Good defensive play there to keep it. Borges plays forward. Dorian Rodriguez gets. That's a free kick for Olimpia. I could see it. Garcia gets fouled by Rodriguez. 64th minute. Two DNA is about to be down bad for games after this is over. I mean, yeah. I mean, they still could do World Cup coverage on their own. But they can't show the games, but they can still do their studio shows. I don't know how much ratings that gets, but I'm sure if people are complaining about about L3, it still get ratings no matter where. And no matter how brain dead the complaint is. A.K.A. Football Picante, Jesus Christ. Seriously, Football Picante. Football Picante is brain dead. '65th minute. About 25 more minutes here before extra time. Very, I would say, likely. Plays through. Olimpia. Here's a chance for Olimpia. 66th minute. Their first chance of the half and defended away. No, still. That's out for. No, Suarez gets it and keeps it in. And no foul. Switches the play out on Suarez. Ooh. Alexander Lopez. Lopez plays it over, headed away. Olimpia defending enough for their lives because they know if any goals scored by Alajuelense, they will have to score no matter what, headed away to send us to extra time. And that's Celso Borges almost gets fouled. That'll be a free kick. Free kick for Alajuelense. They probably wouldn't want to do that. They do have the rights to the radio of the World Series, so they could do the last 3 games of the World Series. Possibly. Free kick for Alajuelense. 67th minute. Time is ticking. Time is ticking away. Suarez plays it through. That'll be a goal kick for Olimpia. Shot wide, yep. $67 minutes. Alajuelense, good clearance. David fouled, but it'll be a goal kick for Moreira, or he can play it forward. 68th minute. Celso Borges, enough room. Can he switch the play? Place of Suarez. 68th minute. That's out for a corner for Alajuelense. But Bankston is down as well. Jerry Bankston is down as well. 68 minutes. Moreira back up. Bankston is down. David, I didn't see. But I think David is up. Yep. Here is going to be a corner. And it looks like a complete shit show right now. I'm sure John Herman in Canada know how to break down the Uruguayan way apart in the bus for sure. And Menjivar started a scruff. Oh, what a shit show. 69th minute. There's a scruff right there, ain't it? 69 minutes in. 20 more to go. Unless there's still 2-1 at 90 minutes, then we will go to extra time. The Guatemalan League is going until December. Really bad business decision on their part because everyone will be watching the World Cup, but that's something TUDN could stream, I guess. But Guatemalans ain't going to the World Cup, though. So, could be interesting. But they wouldn't stream the Guatemalan League. Communicaciones FC. Gonna stream Communicaciones FC. I hope it works out. Cross in. Header. Oh! That goes past for a goal kick in the 70th minute. 20 more plus stoppage time to go before either the game is over or we go to extra time, because depending on the scoreline, if it's 2-2, Olimpia will win. If it's 2-2, Olimpia wins. Header over the bar. 2-2, Olimpia wins the tie. The score tonight is 2-2. If the score tonight is 2-2, Olimpia wins the tie. If the score's 2-1 or 3-2, extra time, Alajuelense scores a third goal. This will be over. Giancarlo Gonzalez puts it over the bar. Hey, I mean, he's definitely scored some really somewhat clutch goals in this tournament. I have to say that is true. He has scored some really clutch goals. The first leg of the final. I know he scored against. Man scored against. I think Man scored against Real España too in the second leg. He scored some goals. 71st minute. Fair enough. Or, you know. Olimpia finally has the ball on their own end for one of the 3 times in the half. That's going to be over the bar. That'll be a goal kick for Moreira. Probably. The fans are not going to give up the chant. Goal kick for Alajuelense, but it is what it is. Like, it's just kind of hypocritical that FIFA's like, we have a problem with the chant, but we're going to put the World Cup in Qatar. Does that make any sense to you, or offside? I don't think it makes any sense. It'd be a free kick for Alajuelense. 904 hat trick, says the goated. Gonna get me. 904 said it, not me. 904 said it, not me. He said it, not me. At this point. Nah. Cecil Boyd has over the top, cleared, 73rd minute. Free kick for Alajuelense in the 73rd minute. Getting closer and closer to extra time. I think this game's going to go all the way. That's not exactly the point. The point is that they have a problem with a chant that has sort of multiple meanings. Like, it has multiple meanings, but FIFA goes with a worst meaning because they want something to virtue signal on, when that's not really the meaning in the minds of the Mexican people. And Qatar is homophobic as all hell, but they don't care about giving a World Cup to Qatar. If you're exactly, that's probably why they're virtue signaling, is because, they're like, oh shit, we gave a World Cup to Qatar. Let's virtue signal. Let's find this most. FIFA's probably virtue signaling, but you know. But as 904 said, multiple meanings. Cross in. But it's all about, you know. It's all about giving yourself a pat on the back when you do something that's completely hypocritical, because you know you're going to virtue signal against something that's not as bad as what you handed a World Cup to. But hey, that's just me. '75th minute. Jose Pinto off for Araujo for Olimpia. Again, multiple meanings. And I understand how Mexican fans do it and what they mean by it, but Houston Arbaleda's on for Brian Moya. 76th minute. But of course, you know, FIFA has to find something to rally against because they have to look somewhat scrupulous. But the funny thing is, what they're rallying against is not as bad as what Qatar is. But no, they hand a World Cup to Qatar. Yeah, you're still unscrupulous. What makes it worse is the hypocrisy. What makes it worse is the hypocrisy. If you hate, if you think it's a problem, why you give a World Cup to Qatar? Oh, money, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, money. But even when it was put out that the World Cup of Qatar was earned by nefarious means and corruption, you still let World Cup be in Qatar. Seems like FIFA's the one who's unscrupulous. What do I know, though? But see, you give people red meat to chew on, they're going to chew on it until that meat's off the bone. Even if it's something that's not even worth being red meat. But again, free kick for Olimpia. 78th minute. Looks like Brian Ruiz is coming on for his closing salvo. Not surprised. His last competitive game as a player is tonight because Alajuelense did not make the Costa Rican final. They lost to Saprissa in the semifinals. So this is Brian Ruiz's last competitive appearance as a club football player. He will still make an appearance later on in the year when Alajuelense plays FC Twente, of course. Should be interesting. There is a substitution. Brian Ruiz is on for Yael Lopez. And Rolando Blackburn is on for Dorian Rodriguez. Alajuelense has used all their subs, or actually 4 of their subs. They still have 1 left. No windows, but if they go to extra time, they can make 1 more sub. Or actually, maybe 2, actually. Yeah. Because that 1 would still be there, so 2 subs, yeah? I think that would be correct. And Olimpia's used all 5 of their subs, but they will have 1 if we go to extra time. So 2 and 1. Who's worse, the FIFA directors, Liga MX directivos, FMF directivos, Canada soccer directors, or the Jamaican Football Federation directors? Oh boy, that just is that's just a pile of shit in general. Liga MX directivos. I think it's a tie between the JFF and Liga MX directivos. But it's all close. It's very close. It's very close, but that's just a pile of shit in general. I'm going to go between JFF and Liga MX directivos. 10 more minutes plus stoppage time, unless Alajuelense, and there could be extra time if Alajuelense doesn't score or Olimpia doesn't score, if this score holds. But here's Alajuelense. Have a shot. Ruiz. I'll be out. Last game for Ruiz in club ball. Competitive. Good for him. Yep. But he'll still go to the World Cup. Ball crossed in. Header. Nope. Lopez. David. Cross. Shot off the bar. And the rebound almost went in. That could have won Alajuelense the CONCACAF League. But there's a foul. That'll be a free kick. And Olimpia was almost on a break where they could have tied this game up on the night and taken the lead back on aggregate. How crazy would that have been? 81st minute if there wasn't that foul. Oh, my. That Aubrey David off the crossbar. Oh, my. And Menjivar is down. 81st minute. Oh, that was touched by Menjivar. He popped it over. Wonder how he got hurt. 81st minute. I didn't see it there. Maybe he pulled some. Menjivar is down. He's been putting himself on the line in this tournament. And here comes if LAFC and USC win on Saturday, LA will be chaotic, of course. 81st minute. 9 minutes plus stoppage time, and we could be going to extra time if the score line stands. Alajuelense still dominating. They've dominated the whole second half. It's not even... And something's on the pitch. Somebody must have thrown something on the pitch. What? Is that a freaking ice cream bowl? What is that? What? I was like, oh, maybe somebody threw something. At Menjivar. But as I don't think he got hurt on the play, but I'm not... That doesn't look like anything that would hurt. Pele broke my grandpa neighbor's leg in a friendly match between Santos and Comunicaciones. Small world. Yeah, it is a small world. Ain't that weird? Menjivar. '83rd minute. Here's a free kick for Alajuelense. 83 minutes in. Whoever did that stop, exactly. Still be chaotic for sure. Just because of getting out of the stadium. Headed down, that'll be saved by Menjivar. He's back up, 83rd minute. That doesn't look like that. What they threw is something that would hurt. But again, that's just stupid to throw something on the pitch. But the ref was carrying some that was a... I have no idea what that was. It looked like one of those ice cream containers from like Cold Stone. That's what it looked like. With like paper in it. Somebody trying to make like a Millwall brick out of that. And some, or I guess Alajuelense brick. I don't know. Hmm? '84th minute. 84th minute. That'll be Alajuelense. Oh! Free kick for Olimpia in the 84th. Definitely going to be like 5 minutes of stoppage time. For sure. For sure. No, it goes to extra time. And if it's still tied on aggregate after extra time, we go to pens. So we could still have 30. We still have 30 minutes possibly after, or I guess 40 because you have extra time and stuff. Oh, and nope, that is a free kick, right? If Olimpia doesn't score at this point, if somebody scores, the game is over after 90 at this point, if that's the case. Because if Olimpia scores, that's a 5-4 aggregate for them. If Alajuelense scores, that's a 5-4 aggregate for them. So if somebody scores at this point right now and forward, it's probably done after. It's done after 90. Oh, did not expect that. But if there's a goal scored, it's done after 90. If there's no goal scored, we go to extras or extra. LAFC, I'm not going to give you that prediction because I got to do my MLS Cup prediction. But I guess at this point, you know what? Philly wins 3-2. USC, who are they playing? Who are USC playing? It must be a big game. Who are they playing? I mean, USC is pretty good. I would probably back them, but 86-minute free kick for Olimpia. This could be the one that wins the match if they need to. If they score this, this could win the match. Here's a shot. Oh, goal! 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 Goal de Olimpia! Golazo! Golazo! USC beats UCLA. Golazo Olimpia! Oh, my word. That could have just won the trophy. That could have just won the trophy. 5-4 on aggregate. 4-5 on aggregate. 4-5 global. 2-2 on the night. 2-2 esta noche. And that could have just won the trophy if this so stands. What a goal. What a goal. Oh, my word. Banger. Banger through the wall, past Moreira. I mean, that was absolutely awesome. There was a deflection, but that went in between the wall. What a shot. That was number 12. Number 12. I think he was a sub. 87th minute. The goal from Araujo in the 86th minute. The goal from Gabriel. No, Gabriel Carvalho? His name is Gabriel Carvalho, I guess. Not Araujo. What the hell? Hold on, let me see. Gabriel Carvalho. Gabriel Araujo Carvalho. Gabriel Araujo. Okay. So it's Gabriel Araujo Carvalho. Yeah. But if Olimpia, Gabriel Araujo scored the free kick. In the 87th minute. 2-2 esta noche, 2-2 on the night. 4-5 on aggregate. 4-5 global. Olimpia are minutes away from winning the CONCACAF League and bookending the tournament. This is not the way I expected it, but this is interesting. It's not the way I expected it, but it's still pretty interesting. Another free kick. Probably. 89th minute. A free kick for Olimpia with a minute to go plus stoppage time. They did enough. I had them winning the tournament. I had them winning the final. I had them winning the tournament from day one. I have them winning the final. Could I be right on both? It seems like I will be. That's through. Header. Cleared. There'll be a goal kick for Moreira. '90th minute. 30 seconds to stoppage time. Right now, 30 seconds to stoppage time. Gonna be like 6 minutes, ain't it? It's gonna be like 6 minutes. This is gonna be interesting. $20 seconds. $5 seconds. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'll be here on next Tuesday. Yeah, Monday, because it's the 6th of September. Monday. I'll be here next Monday for the CONCACAF Champions League draw. Don't worry. I'll be here. 6 minutes of stoppage time between Olimpia and the final CONCACAF League trophy. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Now 5.5 minutes. But if Alajuelense scores, we go to extra time. If Olimpia holds or scores again, they are winning the CONCACAF League in 2022. 5.5 more minutes. Less than 5.5 now. That's out for a corner, I think. 6 minutes of stoppage time is what we got. How crazy is this? We're getting through the first minute. It's a goal kick for Menjavars. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. You know. Interesting. 91st minute. Headed on. And Olimpia has a break here. They could put it away. Chipped over and cleared. If they scored, it would have been completely over. Jerry Bankston. Damn good free kick. It's that Alajuelense dominated this match. Oh, somebody says go Alajuelense. Oh my word. Cleared. 92nd minute. Did it? How behind am I? Here's Olimpia. Cleared. I can't be that behind. Nope. Not yet. 92nd minute. I don't believe it till I see it. 92nd minute. 4 minutes to go. Headed away. Cleared. Free kick. Nope. Advantage. You're manifesting. Don't do that. Or do it by yourself. Don't do it in the chat. Don't scare me like that. I didn't think I was behind. I thought I was right on the pace, which I am, but, you know. Free kick. Huh. '93rd minute. We're halfway through stoppage time. Lopez with a yellow. And it looks like there's going to be a stretcher job. Stretcher job. But no. Nope. Gets up. Sorry for scaring you. It's all good. It's all good. 93rd minute. It's a point. It's a damn good game. I didn't say it had to go all the way, but please, Alajuelense, avenge Los Rojos. You're still holding something against that? Holy shit, that was 3 months ago. Or I know. Yeah, about a little bit over 4. 94th minute. Here comes Olimpia. Here's a chance. Shot. Save. Goal. Oh, past the post. I thought. Oh, 94th minute. Chirinos almost put that away. 2 minutes plus 2 minutes of stoppage time left. Too much. 2 minutes of stoppage time left. I'm sure there'll be like 30 seconds extra added. Oh. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Olimpia. I had him winning all the way, and it looks like I might have just been right. 94-30, a minute 30 to go. Your CONCACAF League champions are about to be decided. Sacramento. I think they're slightly better. 94-45, 115. Alajuelense still has time to get that 1 goal to send this to extra time. Olimpia found 2 goals against the run of, or a goal against the run of play, and they scored the first goal and then got dominated for half 60 minutes, and then found a goal against the run of play, and they may just win this tournament. It kind of is bittersweet for Alajuelense if this holds. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because Alajuelense were the better team throughout the game. But Olimpia did enough. Hold, Olimpia, hold. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Saved by Menjivar. Goal kick. This should be the last kick of the CONCACAF League. Should be. Should be. He takes it forward. 95-40. 20 seconds. Menjivar has it. He throws it forward. Deep. Bankston to hold up play. And gets dispossessed. How interesting would that be? 96 minutes. We're past the 6 minutes allotted. What do they give? Here comes Olimpia. Will they go to the corner? Chirinos still on the ball. Oh, foul. Free kick. Yellow card for Celso Borges. This should be the last kick of the game, and Chirinos gets clattered. Clattered. Should be the last kick of the game here. 97th minute. L Stadium's going to go empty. Straight red for Garcia. Garcia is off. Garcia is off. Straight red. Whoa. Or Boniek Garcia's off. Boniek is off. For what? Boniek Garcia's off. For trying to fight Celso Borges, I guess. That is a straight red card. That is a straight red. Okay, all right. That's just, come on. Come on. Celso Borges gets a yellow. That's just bull. Come on. See you soon. See you, Elias. How we doing? See you. Have a good flight. Hope everything goes good for you. Here's a free kick for Olimpia, and that should do it. This should do it. If they score, it's over. Not really, but no, but not really. Saturday MLS Cup is my next stream. 3 o'clock Central. Whatever it is for you, but should be better timing-wise for you. And that's a short free kick, and that's full-time. Olimpia are your 2022 Scotiabank CONCACAF League champions. 2-2 on the night, 2-2 esta noche. 4-5 on aggregate, 4-5 global. Olimpia, campeones de la Liga de CONCACAF de Scotiabank 2022. The champions once again. They bookend the tournament as I called from day one. I said they win the tournament from day one. I kept it. I was right on both those predictions. Olimpia are your champions. They bookend on a redemption tour for the ages in the final CONCACAF League. What a win for CD Olimpia. What a win. 2-2 esta noche. 2-2 on the night. 5-4 on aggregate. 5-4 on aggregate. 5-4 global. So 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 15 out of 21 on the predictions. Yeah. Got it. All right, that's all done. With that being said, thank you for watching this stream. Olimpia, campeones de la Liga CONCACAF de Scotiabank 2022. The champions of the CONCACAF League is Olimpia. They have bookended the tournament. I called it. What a win from Olimpia. A free kick close to the end of the game from Gabriel Araujo. Banger of a free kick. Puts Alajuelense out of the tournament. Olimpia is the champions. They bookend the tournament. 2017 champions and 2022 champions. Inaugural champions and final champions are CD Olimpia. What a game. What a ride. What a tournament. Lovely, lovely stuff. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within an hour for the review of the game and the final CONCACAF League video ever. Final CONCACAF League video on this channel. And probably one of the final videos about the CONCACAF League ever. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Felicidades, Olimpia. Congratulations, Olimpia. Campeones, Olimpia. Peace.